Hi everybody, and welcome to another video, another reaction video. This time I'm going to be reacting to Nightwish, Ghost Love Score. This has been a request. I have been requested something. Can you see the light shining on my face? Um, from one of my regulars. I actually have regulars and requests. Crazy. And Wachoff. Sorry, I've pronounced your name wrong both ways probably, but thank you very much for being involved in the videos and commenting and requesting this. Now, the reason I'm doing it's not just because it's been requested, but also because I actually haven't heard this song. I've heard some of Tarja Turunen's songs from the earlier period of Nightwish, where this one comes from. This one comes from the Once album, which was one of Tarja's albums. But most of the stuff from her period I haven't really heard. I've heard a couple of songs here and there. Didn't really discover Nightwish until basically the year she was given the boot. She was fired from Nightwish, and then Annette Olsen joined, and I heard a few things and thought, oh, that's when I started to actually listen to Nightwish a bit more, and got one of the albums with her on it, and then I got one of the albums with Floor Jansen on it, and this song is actually the one live at Wacken 2013 with Floor Jansen. So it's not with Tarja. Be interesting to see how it sounds, because Tarja Turunen much more operatic, much more bombastic along with the music. But of course, when she went, the music changed a bit. I think the music changed more to suit each of the two vocalists that came after her. So this is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. So let's have a listen to Ghost Love Score live at Wacken 2013 with Floor Jansen. Taking my photo. Have you seen these keyboards? I actually haven't watched any of their live stuff. It's like a big giant, huge thing. There you are. That's descriptive. But yeah, bombastic start, as you'd expect from Nightwish. As you'd expect from one of the longer songs, and as you'd expect from the Tarja era. But that keyboard display, steampunk meets fantasy meets Willy Wonka. Wow. I have to pause it because that's what I do, but I think you can see that this would be a lot higher in Tarja's register, and I think not as low as Floor's doing it. She's doing a great job of matching what she needs to do in the high notes, but not trying to go over the top. She's keeping it within her range quite cleverly, I think, because I'm betting that this is a hell of a lot of a higher register when Taja's doing it. But so far, this is, well, I didn't think it was going to be a bad one. I mean, I haven't got any superlatives to add to other videos I've done. Really enjoying this. Right, it's nice and epic. Just the kind of music you can really get your teeth into. Okay, she's beat me. I didn't think she would hit those sort of registers live. That's really good. It's really good, really good flow on the voice. But I really like this song a lot. Just don't know how I've managed to miss out on so many good stuff, so much good stuff, really.
Siren from the deep came to me, sang my name, my longing. Still I write my songs about the dream of mine, worth everything I may ever be.
Nice little solo, and I think he's an unspoken member of the band of Nightwish. Really, I never really think of Nightwish. I think of the lead vocalist all the time, keyboard player, Tuomas Hopalainen, something like that. How to destroy your name, hey? The bassist who's got the craziest beard in the world, at least on rock stages. Even the drummer. I've seen the drummer, and he's great. The guitarist, he's fairly nondescript, really. He doesn't really stand out. But of course, he's a driving force in Nightwish because they're a metal band. Symphonic metal band, but a metal band all the same. And even though keyboards, of course, are to the fore because the main guy is the keyboard player, the guitars are strung in this all the time. And his solos are great, but he always seems to be more of a... I don't really think about him very much. He's not up front, as it were. I don't know. I could be talking. I'm talking crap. Let's say it's just how I see him. Really, he's just nondescript, and yet a really good player. Weird. Celtic in that part. Like Amorphous doing it's like the Scandinavian Celtic stuff, but we have that same sort of Celtic sounds when we have like folk music here, so it's good to see it in here. They do it now and again in their songs, but that's quite the more of a noticeable passage. Well, that was excellent. That was as epic as I was expecting to be. Um, she did great. I don't know if I would probably prefer her vocals to Taja's straight away on that. I think maybe Taja's would have been really high all the way through and would have just drowned out the whole of it. Like I was saying earlier about the guitarist, I think the main focuses of that band are the vocalist and the keyboard player primarily. The guitar is basically there to give the rhythm mostly, with the occasional solo, but it doesn't really dominate very much in that sense. Still there, of course, they're still a metal band and it still gives a lot of crunch to it, but it's the keyboard player and the vocalist that are the mainstay of Nightwish, and it proved it there again. But that was epic stuff. I mean, I think Nightwish are probably the symphonic metal band who should be doing the theme music to Game of Thrones. They've just got it up there. So any other fantasy world, Celtic fantasy mixed together world, you want Nightwish to do the music for it. I just really enjoyed that. I don't know why I never really look back at their music. They've got a lot of music, and I've got a lot of music, and getting the time to listen to different music from past eras is something I never get round to as much. I've got 2 other albums, like I say, one with Annette, one with Floor. Maybe I need to check out once, or another of the Nightwish albums with Tarja. But this song with Floor was great. I'd love to go to a Nightwish concert from seeing that. Absolutely bombastic brilliance. Excellent stuff. Anyway, enough wittering on. That was a great song. If you don't think that was a great song, why? Why? It's just excellent song. That's it for me. Keep on dreaming, guys and gals, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.